Hey, it's Jason, and I'm here with Switch for Good founder Dotsie Bausch in the Switch for Good kitchen. In honor of World Plant Milk Day, we are doing a menagerie of unusual funky milks.
Funky milk.
These are the funkiest milks we could find, Dotsie.
No almond, no coconut, no soy. None of those.
These are off the menu, y'all. So we scoured the local markets here in Southern California to find some of the plant milks you may have never tried before.
This is like a real taste test.
So most of these you have not tried before.
No.
This is exciting. Okay. It's exciting because we get to see your honest reaction, my honest reaction, but also to show you that there's a venerable plethora of things that we didn't know could be milked. I mean, we have 14 plant milks.
Yay. Okay. All right, yeah, let's just go.
Okay, let's go. Okay,
all right.
First one.
Okay, people might know this, Wrobel. I have tasted this one before. Vanilla pea milk. Like P-E-A, not P-E-E.
Not urine milk.
Right.
No.
Okay,
here we go.
It's smooth. It's very smooth. It's not chalky.
Right.
It's thick.
I haven't had dairy milk and cow's milk since maybe 1995. So it's interesting to taste these and have like a sense memory, because on the one hand, I don't necessarily want to compare them to cow's milk, but I feel like the finish on this has sort of like that salty, dairy-ish flavor to it. I don't know. I'm gonna do a 7.5. I'm giving them 7.5 out of 10.
I'm with the chef.
I'm the Russian judge.
It's an 8 for me. Okay, this is what is freaking me out. This is barley milk. I don't.
And this is a brand Take Two. They're kind of new on the market.
It's brown.
It's brown barley milk.
Brown milk. Okay. Oh God. Don't smell it. Jeez. Oh my God, it's terrible.
I love how you gave me so much less than you did the pea milk. You were like, I'm gonna get a syringe and just. I like the smell.
I think because there's still vanilla in the glass.
All right, here we go.
Absolutely not.
It's unusual. It's grainy.
Yeah.
It's not grainy in a textural sense, but
like that flavor. Like it tastes like whole wheat bread smells to me.
Yes, that's totally it. And it reminds me of these teething biscuits that my mother gave me as a baby.
Okay.
I had these teething, these they were like.
You remember back far for a 90-year-old.
I
All right, next one is macadamia.
Moo is moot. I like, see the other thing is their brand slogan is cute. I like it. I have had this before at some of the trade shows, so truth be told, this is one of the milks I've had, but I've had them incorporated in like coffee or matcha or beverages. A lot of these I've never just had a shot of them straight up.
Yeah, and I think that's a good point that we should probably help people with thinking about what they might put these in. Like you want it in a smoothie, or you want it over cereal, or you want it just straight up, because this is not a straight up.
I feel like, you know what, Dotsie, you could bake with that.
So now you're gonna give it a new rating. We didn't rate this one, we got.
I am, straight up, I'm gonna give it like 4 3/4, 4.75. And in baking, because I feel like it would do great, I think it would probably be a 7 in baking. Again, context. I'm glad you said that, because it's important.
I mean, straight up it's a 2 for me.
Oh, 2. Mac nut.
Oh, well, there's the 6 grams of sugar. Yummy!
Add sugar and everything's better.
This would be so good by itself and in a smoothie. And I think it would almost overpower cereal in a way, because it's really has some flavor.
I like the mouthfeel. It's creamy. There's no chalkiness. There's no graininess. It is on the thin side though. That's another thing, like in terms of body and density, it's a little on the thin side. So I think, would you use this in your morning coffee?
No.
You would?
But I like it on the thin side for smoothies.
You do? Well, there it is. Okay. I like it. I'm going to give it an 8.
I'm going to give it an 8.75.
8.75. Oh! Next up.
Ready, Freddie?
Okay, this is interesting because I've never ever had this before.
I definitely haven't, but
Chia
I'm
milk.
a big fan of chia seeds.
Chia seed milk.
Chia feeds.
Chia feeds.
Chia. Okay.
Did you have a chia pet growing up?
I totally
Which
did. Do you want to explain to everyone what a chia pet is? Because most of the people on Instagram probably have no idea.
Chia pets were these clay animals. They had a chia packet in, and you would stick the chia seeds into the clay animal, and you would water it, and the chia seeds would grow, and it would come out of the back of the animal. So you would basically have a chia garden growing out the back of a clay animal.
We didn't have a lot back to do in the 80s, did we?
No, we had pet rocks. Okay, chia seed milk.
Ooh,
first time ever.
It smells. I don't know what it smells like, but it smells nice. It smells kind of earthy, right?
It kind of has a leftover hint of cereal milk to me. Like when I let the cereal, oh boy.
Well.
Okay.
screw all those nutrients. I'm gonna get them elsewhere.
It's very chia-y. I mean, it's like it's a dominant chia, which I'm not angry about, Dotsie.
I think if you're transitioning from cow's milk, this is not for you. But for us longtime vegans, it's kind of interesting, kind of fun.
Again, I don't know that I would drink a glass of this straight up. However,
no.
If you were going to make a chia seed porridge, if you were going to make an avocado pudding, if you were going to use this as a base for smoothies, I think it's great. I like the consistency of it.
Oatmeal.
Oh, oatmeal. This would be great.
Good. Yeah.
I'm going to give it a 6. And in the baking context or oatmeal or things like that, I'm going to give it a 7. Yeah. You?
Yeah. I think I'm down on a 4 for straight up.
Okay.
It was weird. It was one of those that got better with every sip. It was a bit shocking at first. I was not expecting it to taste so whatever that is that it tastes like.
Yeah. Moving on.
Okay.
What do we have next?
All right.
We have so many milks. It's crazy.
No one's famous anything, but I just love Elmhurst and their story. So
I love them
I'm just
too.
gonna highlight that.
I love them too.
Yeah.
And shout out to Elmhurst. I've actually visited their manufacturing facility.
You have?
And I've talked to their food scientists, and they're a phenomenal team. So this is not sponsored by Elmhurst at all, but we love them. So Hazelnut, have you ever had hazelnut milk before?
I haven't.
Okay.
And it's pink. So I'm feeling like they obviously didn't peel the hazelnuts right because they've got that brown outside, so that would be the white and the brown is
It's
pinky.
pinky.
It's pink, right?
It's pinky.
There you go.
This is probably the simplest plant milk as far as an ingredient label I've ever seen. It's just 2 things.
It's really simple.
So-
It's really just like eating hazelnuts. And from a nutrient profile, yeah, for sure.
Just drinking hazelnuts.
I am just gonna say before I taste this that I don't like hazelnuts. So I'm gonna see how the hazelnuts with filtered water goes.
I will withhold mine.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
It's very hazelnutty. It's very, yeah. If you are not quite into hazelnut flavor, this is probably not your bag. I love hazelnuts. They're great. Although this is
strong aftertaste.
it's very earthy. It's like earthy.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like contextually, again, I could see this being used for muffins, scones, things like that. But it's a 5 for me. It's a 5.
Okay. I am going to give it a 10 for effort because I love Elmhurst. And it's not their fault I don't like hazelnuts. So it's a 1 for me because I don't like hazelnuts.
There it is.
All
Next
right.
up.
And it's a pink bottle. Is the milk going to be pink?
I see a theme. here.
Dairy-free Malibu milk.
Malibu. It's organic flax milk. And
Flax
it's got prebiotics in it too. So that's an interesting thing too we've noticed with plant milks is they're adding prebiotic and probiotic cultures. That's kind of a new thing,
Nice.
Dotsie, which I like because it's a shameless plug. To the Switch for Good podcast, so many great episodes about the connection between food and gut health. So plant-based foods, variety of foods, probiotics, really good for your microbiome. All right, flax milk.
And it says on the back here, oil-free, but flax seeds are pretty oily.
They are. On the bottle it says snacking mandatory, dancing optional. Well, we'll just see about the dancing part.
All right, here we go.
It's flaxy.
Oh, it's super flaxy.
It's flaxy. It's I am dancing. I don't know what this dance is. Do I like the flax? Do I like the flax? I don't know. It's
I like it.
I do too.
I like it.
I do too. I like the flavor of flax.
It's funky.
It's
I
funky.
dig it.
It's funky.
I don't even know what this is.
It's coconut based, so it's coconut cream. It's a keto milk. This was kind of like a rogue milk that I grabbed.
It's pink again. There's so many pink milks.
Who knew? All right, so this is a coconut based keto milk.
Oh my god.
Of course, it's plant based. When people think, because sometimes when people think keto, they automatically assume it's like animal based. But you can do vegan keto.
All right, I'm going in. That tastes like a whole lot of fake sugar for me. Stevia leaf. That's what we're dealing with. Yeah.
So here, not so much. Yeah, here's the thing. I love low glycemic sweeteners on principle. I think it's great because I think as a whole, I think humanity is consuming way too much sugar. So when you see something like a stevia or stevia, the downside is there's almost like a sharpness, don't you think?
An intense
it's like
aftertaste.
A sharpness.
Yeah, where you just makes you go.
It's like a tiny little dagger. Just
It's not that bad.
really creepy. I don't hate it. I just don't know that I would use it.
I don't like it at all.
You don't, and is it because
it's sharp
of the
at the end?
Yeah.
It's kind of too sweet. It tastes like nothing, and it's definitely not chocolatey chip.
It's not.
So I feel sold a Wrobel on that one.
I agree. Although we are going to give Mooala another chance because we do have their banana milk coming up later.
Ooh, fun. Okay.
I think 1 to 10. I'm going to give it a 4.
I'm gonna go 1.5.
This half of the table is done. Woo! So we're halfway through. This one I've never ever tried before, Dotsie. This was kind of a wild card. This is not milk. I thought let's go for the whole milk because I haven't had whole milk since the 90s. So
And look what you can do. You can stir it, blend it, cook it, froth it, slurp it, chug it, taste it. It's your milk from the future made from plants.
Your milk from the future. Here's the other thing that's interesting about this from a perspective of formulation that I've never seen before on any plant milk ever. Cabbage juice concentrate.
I'm so glad you told me that before tasting it. Thank you.
Cabbage juice. I don't know. I mean, I guess we're gonna, I don't know
Let's
why.
try it.
But
they're not going to get in trouble for calling it milk, because it's not milk.
But not only does it have the cabbage juice concentrate, it has pineapple juice in it.
Oh my god, it tastes like animal cookies! You know the animal cookies, the Barnum and Bailey animal cookies?
Yes.
It tastes just like that. Does it taste like animal cookies? Animal cookies! Come on! Tastes just like...
I think it's funny that like I had the teething biscuit and you've had the animal cookies, and you were like, I don't really see teething biscuit, and I'm like, I don't really see animal cookies. We both have like these childhood recalls. I'm like, I don't see it. This is interesting. Like it's
good.
Maybe because like
I'm trying to talk you into it. It's good.
It's like a plant milk golem.
Precious, give me precious plant milk.
So the more that I drink this, the more that it's growing on me. I feel like so far, right? We still have 6 to go. But so far, this is the most like cow's milk we've had yet, to me, in terms of taste, texture, mouthfeel. Would you agree? Like,
Yeah.
This is the closest to actual dairy milk?
Yeah, definitely texture and mouthfeel.
Yeah, I'm going to give it a 6.92.
10!
6, 10.
That's my first 10.
Are you serious?
I love it. I think it's so
Wow,
good.
we got our
I'm gonna start
first
buying-
10. All right, technically I lied, Dotsie. Technically I lied. Said we're not doing any of the old school favorites, but we are. Why? Because Dotsie already had this on hand. People are making billions of dollars on oat milk. Just let that sink in. As they should, because
Yay.
it's about time we start making billions of dollars off oat milk. It's interesting to have this in context with everything else, though.
It's good.
It is good. It is
It's
good.
good.
There's a reason it's so popular. From a taste perspective, it's so smooth.
Super
it's
smooth.
so creamy. It's a 9. It's a 9 for me. It's highest rating yet. Well done, Oatly. Well
Yeah,
done. We love
it's
it.
a 9 for me.
We're going back to Mooala. We didn't have the best experience with the keto milk. We do appreciate the creativity. I just do want to say that. Like me, I grew up lactose intolerant my entire life.
Well, you weren't lactose intolerant when you were a baby, because you digested your mama's milk.
That's true. That yes. As I removed myself from my mother's teat and found out about cow milk, we quickly learned that I could not tolerate it. So my point is, I love the fact that a brand like Mooala is making this something like a kid would see this on a shelf and go, I want that.
I want that, Mama.
So props to them for their creativity. So this is their banana milk. So this
I'm excited because I love bananas.
Ooh, it smells like banana bread.
It tastes like banana bread. Oh my god. Oh, it's like a treat.
That tastes like liquid banana bread.
Yeah, it does. It's really good. This is amazing. And it's a really nice nutrient profile. No saturated fat, none. All of the
Wow.
nut ones have 0.5 or 1 or 2, 0 saturated fat.
I'm blown away.
A little bit of protein. It's gonna be the first 10?
I'm double blown away because here's the thing. One of my favorite recipes, Dotsie, that my grandmother would make as my birthday cake every year. She would make a cream, like a vanilla cream frosting with banana bread cake. And so this tastes like a callback. We're doing so many childhood references, but this is like drinking my grandmother's banana bread. So you are correct. It is my first 10. I'm giving this a 10. I'm giving this a 10. It's so unique.
More Mooala. It's awesome. Kids would, I think, will love this.
Next up, our friends at Elmhurst. We've got, okay, that's chef mistake.
Wait, what are we having? Walnut.
Walnut milk.
And walnuts are my favorite nut.
Mine are macnuts and pistachios. It's walnutty. I mean, it's a
Tastes
wallop.
like
It's
walnuts.
a wallop of walnuts.
It's watery.
Right. Which again, 2 ingredients, right?
Yeah, you just gotta love that. So I'll take the water, because it's walnuts and water are the ingredients. I don't know why. I thought it was gonna be anything else.
Here's the thing I like about their approach, though, right? Is I can then add whatever spices I want. I can add whatever sweetener I want. From a culinary perspective, Elmhurst is my favorite brand to do that with because it's neutral.
Gosh, yeah. I think this would be delicious in any kind of like thick brown gravy. Yeah, it's like an 8. It's so much more versatile.
I'm gonna give it a 7.18.
Oh Lord, that's no.
Okay, 7.5. As I said before, pistachio in my top 2 nuts. I have
Me too.
bags at home, Dotsie.
Yep.
Bags.
Yep. Ditto.
And again, very simple label, right? We talk about the simplicity of something like an Elmhurst. This is also just water, organic pistachios. Oh, it's got almonds in it. Oh, it's a pistachio almond blend.
And this
Trickery.
guy, founder Jeremy, has a story about his grandmother on the back.
My grandmother showed me the wonders of the forest, filled with nourishing plant foods.
Today,
we live by her philosophy. I can't read this. He's telling stories about Jeremy's grandmother in the forest. I feel like it's about to come out your nose. I was waiting for it to just stream.
This is making me so sad right now.
This isn't as good as I thought it was gonna be. I really had high hopes.
Hold facial expressions.
No.
No.
Ooh. I'm gonna get very specific.
Okay, that's good.
If you were to
Because
make,
you're not usually specific.
if one was going to make a biscotti recipe, it's like a 4 for me. No, it's a 3.5.
It's a -3.
Okay, so this is also 3 trees. Now here's the thing. I love black sesame seeds.
Yeah.
And dark
Me too.
foods, like black beans, black sesame seeds, are very restorative for the kidneys. Very nourishing.
Oh, teaching me something.
So this is organic almonds, black sesame, dates, and pink Himalayan salt.
Oh, the dates are, I'm feeling
Yeah,
positive.
you feeling that? Okay, all right, here we go.
Yeah.
Mmm.
Wow. I feel like I'm in a hibachi right now. Like I instantly got that.
It's definitely like, has a smokiness to it.
Yeah.
A depth, because black sesame seeds are very earthy, a little bit smoky.
Yeah.
I would drink this straight up because I love black sesame seeds. I don't know in a culinary context what I would use it for.
Would you ever do, like instead of using oil in a stir fry, use this? Would that be weird or could that be something that would be fun?
I feel like something, because there is a sweetness to it.
Yeah.
You could absolutely use this in the context of Szechuan, Kung Pao. Actually, I want to go home and try that.
Do it.
I want to go home and try it. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to go home and try it. We're going to do a recipe video here in the Switch for Good kitchen using this in an Asian-inspired recipe.
Let's see what happens.
No,
we'll do it for
seriously.
the first time,
That's
and
a
then
great
we'll
idea.
taste it.
It's a great idea. I'm giving this an 8.5. I love it because it's so interesting. It's so unique.
I would definitely drink a glass of this coming
You
home
would?
from a hard ride.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, seriously, because it's like savory sort of. Like I don't like super sweet. When I'm on the bike, I've used a lot of gels and sugary stuff to get a lot of glycogen. So when I walk in the door, I never want anything sweet. And this is like savory.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with a 9.
9.
Yeah.
Okay. Our final milk. Going on the theme here, instead of black sesame milk, we have Hope and Sesame organic sesame milk. These are white sesame seeds. So now we're gonna have. He did it again.
That's not. It doesn't smell what I think it's gonna smell like. Okay, I can't wait to try it. You're really making it look good. All right. Oh,
You no. I see.
It's yeah. This has been such an experience that's gonna. It falls somewhere in the middle. It's not awful.
There's like an artificially chemical sort of taste to it, and I don't know what that is because it doesn't have stevia. It doesn't. It's maybe it's got just straight up organic cane sugar, but there's just there's a hint of it. It makes me want to like cut off my tongue and replace it with someone else's. That's also I'm making a lot of really gruesome references. Welcome to Jason's Brain, everyone.
I don't know if I'm just fatigued from this whole experience. It's not like what I thought it was gonna taste like at all.
I'm gonna give it a 4.5.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a 4.5.
Hang with you right there at that.
Okay.
4.5.
Oh, you know what? Actually, hold on, Dotsie.
Yeah.
I completely forgot. There's a off-market milk that didn't have a label. It's not actually out yet. It's in the testing phase. It's experimental batch.
Wow.
I wanted to grab that, so I'm gonna go grab that, and I'm gonna be right back because that's technically our final milk.
Okay.
It's in the car. Let me go grab it. I'll be
All
right
right,
back.
I'm so excited. All right.
all right.
Okay. Go ahead.
So I'm really
All
curious.
right.
I'm really curious.
It's creamy looking. It doesn't look watery.
Yeah.
It looks white, so it's not pink or black.
Let's call it traditional.
Okay.
I think it's gonna evoke a lot of childhood emotions for you. A lot of really good sense memory.
I don't really like the way it smells.
Well, just try it, Dotsie. I mean,
Okay.
Just try a little bit, okay?
All right.
No. Oh no. Dotsie. Oh.
Cow's milk, Jason! That is cow's milk. It tastes like a popped pimple, and it's not funny.
Buddy,
Where did you get this?
There's a neighbor of mine who has a pregnant cow in their yard. So I technically didn't buy the cow's milk, Dotsie, and they're not gonna kill the cow afterwards. They're just.
That was mean.
It was. I know.
Okay.
I wanted to make sure that you understood the flavor and the context of everything we sampled,
You're so sweet. Thank you.
So we could just share what's most authentically like cow's milk.
Yeah, you go back to this. I mean, that was it literally, and it tastes sour, first of all. Like the second I put it in, I was like, something is wrong. Something is off. And then the longer it was in there, it literally tastes like body fluid. It's just
That's because
raunchy.
it is
raunchy.
It is a bodily
right,
fluid.
Yeah,
It is odd when you really think about, are we the only mammalian species that drinks the milk of another species?
Definitely.
Are we the only one?
We're the only idiots.
We are the only one.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us in the Switch for Good Kitchen.
Jason will not be back for any of the editions after
Jason
this.
is officially fired. This was his last official project with Switch for Good. It's been great. With that though, we are celebrating World Plant Milk Day. It is August 22nd, where we are celebrating all the great varieties and all the diversity of plant-based dairy-free milks that are on the market, like the 14 we tasted here, and we're gonna just leave this one out of the equation. So if you wanna join World Plant Milk Day, you can click on the links in the description below to check it out and join all the fun.
See you guys later.
So that's it. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate you guys. That's even more disgusting than the cow's milk.
It might be.
Good God.
It might be more disgusting.